Yo, guys, I hope you're well. So, guys, apparently there's been a leaked recording from Robert Jenrick in which he's been calling for a coalition of the right to stand up and to put Labour down. So, guys, I've got no real issue if the right decide to get together and decide to make a pact, even on which constituency to go for and which not to go for in order to oust the sitting Labour candidate. So, guys, whether that is Reform UK, the Conservatives, a new party by, is it Rupert Lowe and Ben Habib, or whoever's out there on the right hand side, doesn't really matter. I think basically what they need to do is to make certain that it doesn't become a vehicle for Labour to go straight through the middle and to win. Because in Europe, you see what happens with proportional representation. It splits the vote asunder, and the party that isn't involved in all this nonsense normally just gets a clear path to victory. So what we don't want is for proportional representation to rear its ugly head here in the UK. And by proportional representation, I mean, for instance, if you've got a constituency in which Labour is out in the lead, but if you combine the votes of, say, the Conservatives, Reform UK, and anyone else on the right, if you combine those together as one vote, that would probably get past the Labour sit-in MP. So basically, what they need to do is just to decide which way they're going to approach and which way they're going to tackle this. So if the right can get together and to settle their differences and decide to take Labour out first and then to settle all their other differences afterwards, that would be great. But right now, what I'm seeing is where you need a united front. This is the position. And at the moment, what's happening is people like Farage is having issues, Rupert Lowe, Ben Habib, all the people who could be potentially good leaders. No, there's a lot of infighting going on. So it's detracting from potential candidates who could replace the sitting Labour government. So I just think they need to be careful in what they're looking to achieve and to actually make certain they understand what they're looking to achieve. And if they can do it, great. And I'm just looking here, guys, just the latest poll. And I think this is the PLMR website, PLMR. Not sure what that stands for, but apparently it looks like Reform right now are in the lead. So they have 25% of votes if there was an election today. Labour have 23%, Conservatives neck and neck and 23%. So what does that mean? That means that Reform UK would have 227 seats, Labour would have 180 seats, Conservatives 133. I'm not exactly sure how that all works out, but yeah, and Liberal Democrats will have 49. So, and the Greens will be parity with what they were at the general election with 4 seats. So, yeah, it's interesting because at the last general election in 2024, Reform had 15% and that only equated to 5 seats. So 25% with, I don't understand how this works, but 25% means 227 seats. Labour with 35% last year had 412 seats. Conservatives with 24% last year have 121 seats. So very strange. Conservative will go down by 1%, but will go up by 8 seats. Conservatives will go down by 12% and go down by 230 odd seats. Wow. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure how the electoral voting system works. All I know is it's not quite right, is it? It's a bit skewed. But yeah, looking at this graph in this table, it looks like right now Reform are in the lead. So maybe there doesn't need to be a coalition at all. Who knows? There's a long time between now and the next general election. But in the meantime, I think all the parties need to get together, decide which way they want to go and stick to it. And basically take down what's going on now with the Labour Party under Keir Starmer. So guys, make certain you look after yourselves, you look after each other, and please come back to the next Torn It TV. reaction, guys.